Do not dwell in the past. Do not dream of the future. Concentrate the mind on the present moment. Health is the greatest gift, contentment the greatest wealth, faithfulness the best relationship. The only real failure in life is not to be true to the best one knows. In the end, only 3 things matter: how much you loved, how gently you lived, and how gracefully you let go of things not meant for you. We are shaped by our thought. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. Just as a flower does not pick and choose the bees that come to it, let us not pick and choose who should receive our love and compassion. Let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little, and if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick, and if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time, because when you give your time, you are giving a portion of your life that you will never get back. The root of suffering is attachment. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. We are what we think. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. Doubt everything. Find your own light. You cannot travel the path until you have become the path itself. True love is born from understanding. The past is already gone. The future is not here yet. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. Do not look for a sanctuary in anyone except yourself. Radiate boundless love towards the entire world, above, below, and across, unhindered, without ill will, without enmity. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. The mind is like water. When it's turbulent, it's difficult to see. When it's calm, everything becomes clear. The secret of health for both mind and body is not to mourn for the past, not to worry about the future, or not to anticipate troubles, but to live in the present moment wisely and earnestly. Purity or impurity depends on oneself. No one can purify another. The greatest prayer is patience. Teach this triple truth to all. A generous heart, kind speech, and a life of service and compassion are the things that renew humanity. The only way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. In the sky, there is no distinction of east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. We are all visitors to this time, this place. We are just passing through. Our purpose here is to observe, to learn, to grow, to love, and then we return home. There has to be evil so that good can prove its purity above it. Be kind to all creatures. This is the true religion. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. Hatred does not cease by hatred, but only by love. This is the eternal rule. You will not be punished for your generosity. The mind is everything. It is in the mind where a man's greatness or weakness is born. When words are both true and kind, they can change the world. To understand everything is to forgive everything. Nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts unguarded. To be idle is a short road to death, and to be diligent is a way of life. Foolish people are idle, wise people are diligent. Conquer the angry one by not getting angry. Conquer the wicked by goodness. Conquer the stingy by generosity, and the liar by speaking the truth. A disciplined mind brings happiness. Better than 1,000 hollow words is one word that brings peace. The only way to escape the prison of your mind is to learn to trust the wisdom of your heart. What we think, we become. All that we are arises with our thoughts. With our thoughts, we make the world. There is nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt. Doubt separates people. It is a poison that disintegrates friendships and breaks up pleasant relations. It is a thorn that irritates and hurts. It is a sword that kills. Let yourself be open and life will be easier. A spoon of salt in a glass of water makes the water undrinkable. A spoon of salt in a lake is almost unnoticed. To live a pure, unselfish life, one must count nothing as one's own in the midst of abundance. If you truly love yourself, you could never hurt another. In the end, these things mattered most. How well did you love? How fully did you live? How deeply did you let go? There is nothing either good or bad, but thinking makes it so. No matter how hard the past is, you can always begin again. To keep the body in good health is a duty, otherwise we shall not be able to keep the mind strong and clear. To understand everything is to forgive everything. If we could see the miracle of a single flower clearly, our whole life would change. The one who has conquered himself is a far greater hero than he who has defeated 1,000 times 1,000 men. You can search throughout the entire universe for someone who is more deserving of your love and affection than you are yourself, and that person is not to be found anywhere. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. In the sky, there is no distinction between east and west. People create distinctions out of their own minds and then believe them to be true. Believe nothing, no matter where you read it or who said it, no matter if I have said it, unless it agrees with your own reason and your own common sense. The past is already gone, the future is not yet here. There's only one moment for you to live, and that is the present moment. Your work is to discover your world and then with all your heart give yourself to it. Let go of the past, let go of the future, let go of the present, and cross over to the farther shore of existence. With mind wholly liberated, you shall come no more to birth and death. We are shaped by our thoughts. We become what we think. When the mind is pure, joy follows like a shadow that never leaves. The trouble is, you think you have time. The mind is everything. What you think, you become. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What we think, we become. What you are is what you have been. What you'll be is what you do now. Peace comes from within. Do not seek it without. Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. You will not be punished for your anger. You will be punished by your anger. If anything is worth doing, do it with all your heart. Be where you are, otherwise you will miss your life. The greatest gift you can give someone is your time. because when you give your time, you are giving a portion of your life that you will never get back. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. To conquer oneself is a greater victory than to conquer thousands in a battle. Any idea that is developed and put into action is more important than an idea that exists only as an idea.